Why join the forces of the light when the forces of darkness are so much more fun? Hello, everyone. I have a new toy. I have been nerding out all day over this. And by all day, I mean like from the time I got back from work till like now. So, I guess I get to do a lightsaber review now. That's new. Can you kind of hear it? Let me see. The mic doesn't pick it up. With cookies, they have the best cookies. Other stuff in them that makes you loopy. Let destruction when you're wroth with that in the house. Oh, no, it gets worse. It came with 2. Heard it turn on and when you were talking. Oh, okay. So that's when the mic picks it up. Oh, I'm so here for this. And you know what the best part? The best part? Like, so it came with 2 of them. Here's the other one. Right? And it comes with an attachment so you can totally go dual lightsaber with it. Oh. Got it off of Amazon because the sucker was on sale and a bitch be broke. Sucker was on sale and a bitch be broke. And it definitely has its pros and cons. Like, there's stuff about it that I like, and there's stuff about it that I'm like, well, I can tell that it's not one of the pricier lightsabers, because lightsabers, like, come in tiers. Like, there are, like, really high-tech lightsaber designs, and then there's the stuff that I can afford. Which, this is the stuff that I can afford, right? But, so this was like 110, 120, something such like that. And it comes with 2 for the, you know, like, so it's 2 lightsaber. I can have them literally in like 2 different colors. I got the other like stick thingy back there. And the stuff that I like about it is that this speaker thing is loud AF. Loud AF, and comes with like 8 or 9 different colors that you could just flip through with the button. Weight wise, it's actually not a bad weight whatsoever, especially when you don't have the sticky thingy on it. Then it's like crazy light. You're having too much fun. You have no idea. But cons. The cons is at the top of this little tube thingy, it kind of like ruins the immersion a little bit because, hang on. Oh, that's but look, the top of the tube thingy looks very pointed and kind of suggestive. Monetized. And the other thing is that the button is hypersensitive, so it doesn't take much to accidentally hit it. So much so that I accidentally turned this one on while facing me, and like without the tube, it's basically like a glorified flashlight, right? But it was like facing me, and it turned on, makes the sound, and it lit up, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, this is why you need lightsaber training, because I just Qui-Gon'd myself. So it's got the blue. This is the, I don't know how it shows up on stream very well, but this one's yellow. This is cyan. This is not getting any better at all. Probably isn't. This one is the closest we get to purple. This one's like an orange that makes it go squiggly on stream, apparently. This is yet another shade of green, but just a lighter green, I guess. This is pee-pee colored for when you want your lightsaber to be pee-pee. This is a PP color saber. And then yet another shade. There's like 3 shades of green in this bitch. And then pink, which I'm pretty sure a meta would enjoy. A pink lightsaber. And then, of course, the Ahsoka white saber. Okay. I'm done being nerdy. And just so y'all know, there is a whole... That is not PP color on stream. So, just so you all know, let me actually put this away so that I don't mess it up or anything. There is a whole costume associated to this that I got for the Halloweenies. So I am going to nerd. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Hang on, I'm circumcising my lightsaber. I guess that's a little bit too much off of the top. Choconet is saying nice things about all of my jokes. But in case y'all want to know where I got it from, it is this brand right here, which is oh wait a minute, the actual lookity. This show is a 2 drink minimum. I encourage alcoholism. Yeah, so not for the amount of money that I spent, and when you look at the prices of lightsabers generally, the fact that I got 2 of them bitches in this one box, not bad. So yeah, I feel like I did okay for the fact this is the first time I buy a fancy lightsaber like this. So I am pleased, and when I put on my whole regalia, I will show it off. I'll probably be in the regalia on stream for the actual day of. We'll see. All right. That being said, let's get into some gossip. Let's get into some gossip. So which color is a bisexual Jedi? Yes. 1 blue, 1 pink, and you dress in purple. There you go. Your Jedi outfit is purple, and you have a blue and pink lightsaber. Done. That is the bisexual... forget Jedi, the bisexual Force user. Because, you know, our asses would go both ways. Just Jedi, just Sith, porque no los dos, is basically the bisexual motto. So we will sit there and do and be and like preach weird goodly things while also firing like Jedi lightning out of our fucking fingertips like bastards. That's the goal. I hope that answers your question. Now I want to do that. Damn, because my Jedi outfit is just like, you know, like traditional looking, like the white one with the brown pants, and even got the cloak and everything. And I got myself some hooker boots. Oh my god, I own hooker boots now, and I'm so here for it. It's basically like the boot a portion of it, and it goes all the way up to my kneecaps, and I've never owned boots like that before, and I feel like the prettiest slut in North Carolina, and I am okay with this. Grey Jedi and non-canon, that is a subject for debate. A lot of things became non-canon. A lot of things are arguably like, were they ever canon in the first place? I'm a fan of the Greys. I am, and you know, like, it is what it is. And as far as what is considered canon now is subject for debate, because there's a lot of stuff that got decanonized, but then as they released newer shit, they keep taking from the stuff they said were no longer canon. So it's Look, the Jedi timeline is like trying to follow the Zelda timeline. You just spin around in a circle and enjoy what you can. Does does that get wacky? But all right, so we got a couple of things to discuss for our gossip, and then we're gonna dive into the patch notes for Final Fantasy XIV before playing the actual game. So most of this, a good chunk of this like gossip time, which I'm going to reduce instead of calling it gaming news all the time, since we don't always just talk about gaming news. I'm gonna just call it gossip time. So Panda Gossip Time can cover all kinds of news or just general shit going on. So there you go. Rebranding. All right. Yes, for Gossip Hour for us. And I forgot to say, welcome to the Pandaverse. My name is Exodus. Like and subscribe if you like what you watch. As I was saying. Nailed it. As I was saying. So there's a couple of updates to a few things that I covered on the last stream. So I will cover them to the best of my ability. Because for one of them, the article is on Bloomberg, and Bloomberg is one of those websites where they want you to like shell out moolah to actually see their articles. So it is what it is, because a panda's got bill to pay, and journalism ain't one of them. And at least right now. Is it a tea time? It's bamboo time. It is bamboo time with the panda. Welcome. Enjoy your bamboo time. I need to have like actual bamboos. I need a lightsaber where the hilt is a bamboo stick and then the lightsaber just comes out of it. That would be fucking amazing. But anyway, so here are some not so. These are some updates. These are updates, is the best I can say. These are things that happen. So let's go ahead and dive in to the whole situation with Bayonetta. For those of you that are not in the know or haven't seen the last stream, essentially, the voice actress for Bayonetta, her name is Helena something. Oh my god. Why am I so bad with names? Helena what? Like Helena Carter? Helena Taylor. Where did I get Carter from? Agent Carter. Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking the MCU. But Agent Carter would never. She would never. Anyway. So Miss Helena Taylor definitely became viral a few days ago as she broke her NDA, spoke about being given a very, very small offer from Platinum Games to voice Bayonetta in Bayonetta 3. At the time, you bad with names? I don't believe it. Believe it! Everyone's thinking it. I'm just gonna do it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
So anyway. Mercy. Anyway, Miss Helena Taylor claimed that she was only offered $4,000 for the entire gig of playing Bayonetta 3 after she had requested for her pay to be reevaluated directly by the dude whose name escapes me, but is well known for blocking everybody on Twitter. And oh my god, I'm like so ill prepared for all. Whatever. That's that situation. Definitely give the last stream to you, or just type in Bayonetta into Google. Next thing you know, you'll be caught up and then some. Emphasis on the then some, because we're about to cover the then some. So Jason Schreider, who is one of the journalists over at Bloomberg, received some correspondence from folks in Platinum Games, individuals that remain anonymous to my knowledge, and they kind of disclosed that some of the information that Miss Helena as presented could be a bit of a stretch of the imagination. Put it into perspective, and let me actually flip over, because at this point, since I don't have the article, we're gonna go with the tweet that was posted by Jason Schrader himself, and I will go ahead and link the tweet here on the chat. But she mentioned, of course, like I said, that she was only offered 4,000, but the situation is a little bit more intense. Apparently, Platinum offered Helena Taylor between 3 to 4K per session for at least 5 sessions, according to 2 people familiar with the deal and documentation. In response, people said Taylor asked for a 6-figure fee and residual negotiations. All right. Taylor denies this account in an email to Bloomberg. He called that version of events an absolute lie and said the Platinum is trying to save their ass in the game. Plausible. Taylor's videos have received more than 9.5 million views, which led to calls of fans to boycott Bayonetta 3, and that's the other part that gets a little. The other issue is this. Taylor's videos also led to a barrage of Twitter vitriol and harassment toward Platinum developers and Bayonetta actor Jennifer Hale, who put a statement saying that she could not comment, and subsequently retweeted a telling thread. And this is when it starts to get a little bit wacky. So I mentioned in the last stream that Jennifer Hale is well known and very loud and proud about making sure the voice actors get their way. And there is no way in hell she would have taken the role had she known that Miss Helena Taylor was screwed over the way that she was. Or might be more to the story at this point. In Jennifer Hale's tweet, she does in fact mention that she is under NDA, and for folks to not jump the gun. That being said, folks jump the gun anyway because it's unfortunately the internet. And let me preface one thing out here real quick. If you're mad at a company for doing shitty things towards its employees, like especially the voice acting community, maybe, just maybe, harassing and attacking the very people that you're mad at the company for being shitty towards is not going to get you the results you want. Like, that's something that does not make sense to me in this situation. You're mad at Platinum Games. Cool. Yeah, that's valid. You should be. Be mad at just the general treatment the voice actors get across the board. But why are we harassing the people that Platinum Games is harassing? Or the not harassing, why are we harassing the people that Platinum Games is? Because it's not like we don't already talk about the crunch that developers go through. And I'm pretty sure that it's the same in Platinum, because this is unfortunately an industry standard. The crunch your employees to dust. Why are we harassing developers? And then Jennifer Hale, again, she can't speak on a lot of shit because she's under an NDA contractual agreement. Helena Taylor took to Twitter to break hers, but that doesn't mean that everyone should be doing the same, or that doesn't mean that Jennifer should do the same. Miss Hale should do the same. Respectful, right? But the thing is that this situation gets really, really fucky wacky the more we continue. Because you have two sides of a story here. And then you have the caveat in the middle, right? On one hand, because they're the most obvious targets. Yeah, they're the easy, like, yeah, if we're gonna punch down, just go for whomever's not suspecting it. Just right. This is one of the situations, and ironically enough, the next article that we're gonna cover is gonna be more of the same. This is a situation where multiple things can be true at the same time, and that's an issue that a lot of folks have. At least from when we look at it from the perspective, when we focus on the perspective of just social media presence and what the general mass of people on social media are saying, there is always an issue where folks don't understand how multiple things can be true at the same time. Did Helena exaggerate her figures? More than likely. Possibly. Does that mean that Platinum is in the right? No. Like, a voice actor getting residual pay makes sense. We do that with regular actors. Like, a voice actor wanting to get like the pay for their talents, for their physical talents that they're bringing in here, to basically get a part of their body, because your voice is a part of your body, not like physically attached, but it is of something that you can uniquely produce, right? And yeah, you can reproduce it with synthesizer. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm talking about the thing that comes out of your neck naturally, other than bullshit, right? Like, it is getting something that belongs to your person, to your being, using that piece of you to create a fictional character and having them own the rights to that piece of you, that voice that you made, that character that you brought to life. They own that. And that should not be a cheap price, because it isn't a cheap price for the folks that give their image when they act, their physical appearance, for the action figures, for the stuff on lunchboxes and on book bags, and literally everything that Hot Topic has in their stores, that they whittle it down to nothing. Everything that's amazing goes to Hot Topic to die. But anyway, like, it is literally, we literally have LeBron James as a playable character on Multiverses, and that is not something that he didn't even want to voice his own existence. Like, LeBron James is not a fictional character, but he basically got added to Multiverses as if he was a fictional character, because the LeBron James from Space Jams is their fictional version of a real life person. That shit should never come cheap. There should be residual income for that. You have Helena Taylor basically trying to mimic, you have Jennifer Hale now trying to mimic Helena Taylor's interpretation of the voice, which will never be exactly the same. Close enough. Probably crazy close. But it's never going to be perfect, because this is Jennifer Hale's version of Bayonetta for Bayonetta 3. There's going to be differences. There's going to be personality shit. There's going to be verbal decisions that Jennifer Hale makes on the fly that is different than the verbal decision that Helena Taylor will make on the fly, because of different upbringings and different worldviews. And let's not even go into worldviews for Taylor. Like there is, like, Jennifer Hale's Bayonetta is going to be Jennifer Hale's Bayonetta, while Helena Taylor's Bayonetta will always be Helena Taylor's Bayonettas from 1 and 2. And that is why they should all get paid appropriately. That is something that remains absolutely true. That being said, the fact that Helena Taylor, there's a high probability that Helena Taylor absolutely exaggerated her plight, can also be true. She said it herself that she's not in a good position financially, so the motive is there. But in addition to that, you do what you do to get your bread. I get it. I respect the hustle. But the one thing, and this is of course from the outside in, the one thing that I will say though is that while I am all for any kind of activism movement, or fair wages and everything else like that, we need to do that from a position of truth. Because if we start using lies to try to gain traction on important things that folks that lie all the time are preventing from pushing forward, are we any better? And that's my take on that, and that's as far as I'm gonna get into it. Other than that, it is what it is. Moving on though, unfortunately, the other situation I need to provide an update of, and again, this is gonna be one of those things where y'all need to accept that two truths can be active at the same time. Any entity can have multiple truths along with multiple lies. This is an update on Caden. Now for this one here, I'm going to do this a little bit differently because I am not going to have this particular level of vitriol within my panda space. So I will summarize it instead. So if there's one thing that the internet is good at, is researching people. Unfortunately. Well, not really unfortunately, because we need to know this info. But at the same time, while I respect the info being there, I'm always sus of why we went for it in the first place. Because in Caden's case, she had very valid points. Rooster Teeth is abusive as fuck to their employees, or negligent as fuck to their employees. They're all the isms to their employees. But in an effort to pretty much rob from her message, they try to see if she's ever done problematic shit in the past. And whoo, Nelly, it's bad. And when I say bad, the anti-Semitism is the loudest part of the videos that were uncovered of stuff that she's done, to be fair, when she was 18. And that's what brings up the whole conversation of, well, they're a different person now. Ownership is still important, especially if you're a if you have a public image. And unfortunately, her ownership wasn't all that great. It was a typical ownership we see from people. One of my favorite Twitch people, which is BlizzBear. This is someone that during our Twitch days we rated his stream a couple of times and everything. Calls her out in the most polite way possible because this is BlizzBear. And of course, he's gonna call her out in the most polite way possible because he is the sweetest of people. Hello. I'll be honest, this is not a good apology. You are claiming to be an ally, but by listing all the ways you stood up for black people, to be honest, it's odd. You hurt the black community and others, and this is the best show of you changing, coming off as performative. I do hope you get paid for your work, though. That's very shitty, but two things can be true here. And I want to further highlight two things can be true here. She said a lot of racist stuff. She dropped the N-word. She referred to things very anti-Semitically. She even used the word that was used against her openly. I guess this was a point of her life where she was pretending she was still, like that she was actually cis and het, because she was never any of those things. But and what makes it worse is that it was in some kind of like little like live performance, like let's plays or what have you, where she's there with other commenters, and the stuff that's coming out of her mouth is bad enough that I don't even want to link it. I linked the Twitter here of her doing her further apology, which was in typical fashion. I'm sorry that I did this before, but here's the list of things that I have done to balance it out. So I'm not a perfect person, but here I am today. And that's where it comes off of. Look, an apology doesn't have to be that deep. An apology is literally just own the shitty thing that you did. Understand and accept that the thing you did was shitty, even if it was 10 years ago. And grow from it. Instead of convincing everybody to downplay their emotions indirectly, because she didn't say, at no point did she ever say, like get over it or chill out or slow down or anything. But when you purposely try, when you're told you did a fucky wucky thing, and your reaction is to list all the good things you've done, is that ownership or is that deflection? And in this particular case, when we're pointing out that you and not like a singular instance either. Y'all, there are a couple of videos out there that just has like a compilation of how bad she was. Compilation. That literally means It is just sentence after sentence of her being the trashiest version of herself. Openly on the internet. Just that is who she embodied. And while she owns it to a degree, she tries to dampen it by listing all the wonderful things she does now. And that's the part that's kind of like Blissberg said, performative. Own it. If you did the thing, own it. Understand that it's bad. Understand that it doesn't matter what your intent was or whatever you've done recently, because it just came up now, and the emotions people are feeling, even though it's 10 years ago, they're feeling it at the moment. Impact is always important. And the thing is that when you are in the public space, the possibility of old shit that you've said before coming up is always going to be there. And how you handle it makes or break that step going forward. This is actually her second attempt at apologizing for it, because her first attempt was even worse than this. I didn't even bother with the first one. I only got to this one where she said a further apology and more. Like, instead of like, that's not even necessarily like. Look, I'm not a perfect person either. And if someone points out that I did something wrong, I take that ownership. I take the L. And I don't try to dampen it by saying, oh yeah, well, I've done this and this and this and this for you. You know, that's gaslighting. That's like toxic relationship levels of gaslighting. You cheated on me. Oh yeah, but like, I pay the bills. Two things can be true. You pay the bills and you're a piece of shit. You know, like two things can be true here. The fact that she said shitty things, and a lot, and I mean a lot of shitty things, doesn't rob from her experience at Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth still has a lot of ownership to do, and the only ownership they've done is we're going to reduce the amount of content that we're producing so we can try to handle the fact that we're shitty people. Like, okay, cool, yeah, so you're just making less videos? And that's the worst part of this whole entire situation. And why whenever somebody says, oh my god, cancel culture, they're full of shit. Here you have a company that has treated all their employees across the board horribly. Here you have the person that called them out being called out for being no better, if not worse. Well, no, because she's not underpaying employees. From just a perspective of like racism, transforming, and everything, she was definitely worse in that regard. But nothing's happened. So what? She drops an apology tweet. Rooster Teeth dropped their apology tweet and their promise to do better, which we've heard from every company fucking ever. But nothing's happened. Has any change actually taken place? We always ask for accountability on social media because we know we're not going to get it. Because we're so used to the fact that everything that certain individuals are able to do accountability free will continue to go accountability free. And the least we can do is point that shit out and hope that maybe some accountability takes place, or they feel the need to make up to actually hold themselves accountable. As close as we're going to get to it, because otherwise Hayden is still going to be employed. Rooster Teeth is still going to treat their employees like crap. They're just going to do a better job at gaslighting their employees and thinking they're getting the best ever. That's what companies tend to do. Fucking like Platinum Games is still probably going to pay all their VAs shitty. Activision was probably the best example of accountability where, because as you know, as people like protest and this and the third, they end up getting fucking bought by Microsoft. All we ask for whenever social media like points out that this person was shitty, it's not just cancel culture. It is literally us hoping and begging that eventually some level of accountability takes place. And if the system won't punish you for the shitty things that you deserve punishment for, then you know what? then at least all the folks that you harm, all the demographics that you harm, can come together in solidarity to tell you to go fuck yourself. And that's the panda tea. And that's the bamboo tea. You know what I'm gonna say? And that's the bamboo tea. Excuse me while I'm over here sobbing into my hot pockets. Why do I play this game? Because we like being emotionally hurt all the time. All right, y'all. So next thing I'm gonna dive into is going to be the patch notes for 6.25. I have no idea. It doesn't, like, 6.25 doesn't have any MSQ updates. However, I'm not sure if it may or may not have any like spoilers in it for Endwalker. So if you haven't finished Endwalker, ofrenda, that's all it will say. Huh? Those are no spoilers? So none of the Endwalker shit, like story-wise, is in there? Oh, okay, well, Shogun just said it's spoiler free, or at least, you know, like MSQ related spoiler free, so that's good. Well, no, technically no, but it's gonna be that weird creature at the end. Okay, so not directly spoiler, like spoiler free to a degree, because you're gonna see imagery of the Endwalker zones and everything. So if you haven't gotten into those Endwalker zones, that's the part that will feel spoilery, not the storyline itself. Yeah, I because I saw some pictures of it. Oh, but it has those guys. But yeah, like storyline wise, it doesn't have any MSQ stuff directly in it, but it does have like enemy technically. Well, the beast tribe, yeah, but you get me, like the actual beast tribe that you see, the existence of that thing is a... Yeah, anyway. Like Chokin and I had to help go through a quick discussion of like, is it spoiler? But yeah, so there is spoilers sprinkled into this patch. So with that being said, now's your chance to step away for a bit as we go ahead and review the 6.25 patch notes for Final Fantasy XIV. And we're also gonna, and I'm hoping that they have all of the job adjustments in here too, because I'm kind of interested in those potency changes. So I have not read these patch, the patch yet, because I wanted to actually, like, you know, like experience it with y'all and, you know, basically analyze it as I'm reading it with everyone here. All 1,000 of you, so many of you out there. So anyway, alrighty, so right from the gate we get somehow further Hildebrand adventures. So players must first complete a soulful reunion. I have not done this. So in the game right now, I still need to actually do a Hildebrand fight so I can actually continue the Hildebrand quest line. And I was trying to get that done before streaming today so I can just do the actual weapons, and that didn't happen. So I might try to do the fight like on stream. We'll see how that goes. Probably not well. Make it a Manderville? Yeah, so that's all of that. So we're gonna get variant dungeons. Gate of the Past. There's a new tribal quest. I am so bad at trial quests. And oh, this trial quest actually has questing attached to it, so that's interesting. But I'm so bad. Like, I still need to do all the quests from like Realm Reborn, and they just felt like boring to me. Like, I hear that the newer ones are better, like the newer tribes, like Shadowbringers and Endwalker, but I just haven't done them. I have to get to them. Where no Loparita's gone before. That's cute. The cafe at the end of the universe. Oh, I hate this. All right. Tribal, tribal, tribal. Blah, 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 blah. New chapters have been added to New Game Plus. If you don't know what New Game Plus is, it's basically, hey, you want to play the whole entire MSQ again, but you don't have an alt for some reason? Here you go. Furnishings from the Final Fantasy XIV furnishing design contest have been added, and these are cute. I like this. Like, this is neat. I dig. This table is cute also, and I like the bench. New furnishing been added. This table looks nice also. And this cabinet looks like it's got like a mix of things on it, which isn't too shabby. And this is kind of cool too. I'm like, the image is kind of blurry, unfortunately. Is this like a bathtub that has all this stuff on it? That's weird if it's a bathtub. But it does have like it looks like someone can be in here. So I'm super curious at what this new furnishing. I like this chair. It looks like a nightmare for my back because it doesn't really have much for lumbar support, but at least my butt will have somewhere fluffy to sit on. Dual Carstrion rolls have been added, which is understandable. For the Manderville, we have like new cards have been added, new NPC opponents, which not too shabby. I want them to do so much more with the gold saucer. And I feel like it's one of those things that Square Enix like added a lot of hype for and everything, and then just kind of backburnered it, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it is, hopefully they do more stuff with it eventually. A log message will not be displayed when trying to leave the island sanctuary while using the duty finder. Yeah, because I thought that was a glitch. Apparently, if you use a duty finder while you're in your island sanctuary, the game won't let you teleport. It's so weird. New emotes have been added. One of those emotes, I actually saw it thanks to Chokonin. So the Halloween event is active. I'm going to try to do that on stream also if we have enough time. Probably we'll have enough time. Who knows? But like the new Halloween event is active, and one of the things that you get from it is an emote where you eat a cookie, and it's a Halloween pumpkin face cookie. So it's cool. It's cute. I like it. Battle system. So here we go. The strength of the Echo granted in Pandemonium Asphodelos Savage has been increased. Okay, no biggie. After completing Abyssals of 7 Circle and Abyssals of 7 Circle Savage, the appearance of the area will be changed. Okay. The variant dungeon, the Sildis Subterrane, has been added. In this first variant dungeon, players will follow several story threads as they explore various routes in the underground waterways of Sildif with a certain someone. Players may enter alone or in a party up to 4 with difficulty scaling according to the party. We are doing this. What? Okay. Level sync. Oh, that's a level sync. I'm not that high up. So 575 is a minimum, which I definitely meet that with my character. Requirements: a key to the past. Players must first complete the main scenario. Endwalker will die. So players can register to enter the variant dungeons in the V and C Dungeon Finder, found under duty in the main menu. Oh, what? Variant actions? Oh, I am invested. Entering solo or in a pre-made party. Make certain the box enable party matching is unchecked, then select register for duty to enter. Player matching is disabled by default. Where's that check mark? Oh, here it is. Enable party matching. So if you have that unchecked, that's how you can like join solo. Okay. Yeah, and it's unchecked. So it's unchecked by default. So that shouldn't be on. And if you actually want to do matchmaking, then you turn the button on. Okay, that makes sense. When matching with a party, there are no role requirements or restriction for parties. Moreover, players can freely change to any job or class that has reached level 90. Players can only change their class outside of combat. So that's interesting because that for a moment there, it was starting to sound like Palace of the Dead, but that's not so much because you have to be level 90. Variant actions and attribute adjustments. They'll offer greater freedom of role choice. Variant dungeons grant player the use of special variant actions. These actions mimic existing abilities such as Cure or Rampart. Moreover, certain attributes will also be adjusted to compensate for the disparity of strength between certain roles, alleviating the need for dedicated tanks, DPS, or healers. They've done it. Square Enix has finally done it. They kept homogenizing the jobs and classes, and they finally done it. There's no such thing as tanks, DPS, or healers because we're all everything. It's only the beginning. Only downhill from here. Once they drop that new expansions a couple of years from now, you will see. You will see. Where's my tinfoil hat? Setting variant actions. All right. Variant actions can be selected from the VNC Dungeon Finder window. Players may have... Oh, my voice. Players may have up to 2 variant actions at any given time and are free to change them at any time, even after entering the dungeon. Oh, okay, that's cool. Available variant actions will differ according to your role. So you can do up to 2. This is straight up res over here. This looks like a Cure. So to me, this is like Rampart. This looks like fucking either Flare or Miasma 2 or this is a nuke. And I don't know what this button will do. Probably like a damage button. By speaking with Trisent and Old Charlayan, players can exchange tokens obtained from completing Criterion dungeons for various goods. Criterion Dungeon, another silted subterranean, has been added. Whereas various dungeons are more casual story-based experience, Criterion dungeons are more challenging duties that required a party comprised of 1 tank, 1 healer. Okay, so there's 2 different flavors of this dungeon. There's the you can fuck around on your own, and then there's you'll fuck around and find out version of it. So here the level requirement is oh boy. 610 or above. Only my red mage is 611. Can only do that as red mage. That's gonna be interesting. After completing the quest, The Key to the Past, speak with Osman and Old Charlian as a level 90 disciple War of Magic. Entering. Players can register to enter the Criterion dungeons via the VEC Dungeons Finder found under the okay. Party composition bonus. Upon entering another Sylvan subterranean, party members will gain a bonus to damage dealt according to the composition to their party. Bonus increases with the number of jobs in your party that rely on actions that affect the entire party. Weird. The bonus system is intended to compensate for the proportional decrease in utility of such actions as party size. Variant action undertaken. Okay, so just talking more about the variant actions. All players will be equipped with all player members will be equipped with variant action variant raise 2. No other variant actions can be set. Oh, variant raise 2 may only be used once per party member. However, there will be opportunity to replenish charges of this action. Ahmed, if you're still there, this is starting to sound like another flavor of assault mission from Final Fantasy XI. Like, I feel this is like, I'm not sure if you're still there, but you're probably playing the game. But they're starting to feel like assault from Final Fantasy XI. Resurrection restriction will undertake as a student player will be subject to a status effect that prevents resurrection by certain means. Raise effects granted via variant raise 2. I'm half here. Okay. Variant raise 2 are exempt from this restriction. It sounds assaulty, doesn't it? By speaking with Tristan and Old Charlian, players can exchange token obtained by completed criteria dungeons for various goods. And there's a savage version of it where it doesn't even have an item level requirement, but you know it's gonna be like, yeah, you need to be up there. And this is also it's a 4-player savage. What? Hold up. Did they give small groups a friend endgame? It's a 4-person savage dungeon. I am so fucking here for this. I know 4 people. Think you're real, right? Or are you freaking me of my imagination? Damn it, he's in my imagination. I fucking knew it. Alright. So completing the regular one, speak with Osmond, and blah blah blah. Player can register to enter the Savage Dungeon the same way. Players will gain a bonus damage dealt according to the composition of the party, just like the other one. Bonuses will tend to compensate, blah blah blah. The effectiveness of the damage bonus will differ between roles. This bonus will only be applied to jobs and has no effects on classes. If you go in there without your job stone, because that's so common. Bonus applied to another savage is the same as that as a regular version. Variant action cannot be used in savage mode, so there's no variant actions in savage. So on top of that, oh boy, oh here we go. On top of that, resurrection restriction. While undertaking this duty, players will be subjected to a status effect that prevents resurrection. So if you dead, you dead. Unlike normal dungeons, players will be unable to return to the Criterion's dungeon starting point once incapacitated. So wherever you die, you stay there. We said after party carry, in the event that all party members are capacitated, all progress will be reset. The party must begin from the start of the instant. Sewer Dweller. After a certain amount of time has passed as the first engaging the enemies in the Criteria dungeon, all enemies will be granted a Sewer Dweller effect, greatly increasing their damage up while also reducing their damage taken. The dungeon has an enrage. God. The time until Sewer Dwellers applied to enemies will be reset should all party members be incapacitated. This is literally endgame for 4 players. Party members who log out of the game while in combat will be returned in an incapacitated state. If you DC, you come back dead. DED, dead. By speaking with Trish Sentinel, Charlian, players can exchange tokens obtained from completing Criterion dungeons for various goods. This is actually amazing. Because, I mean, I've been wanting to do endgame content as it is, and I haven't been able to find a good static, but I know, like, a small pocket of my friends play Final Fantasy XIV. Like, a meta to some degree. Dreams definitely plays. I have other friends. Oh, yeah! My fiance plays! Like he popped up, he's like, me? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
He has thrown a child at me. This child, we found it in Miami. If you can tell, it's always on ecstasy and enjoying itself. Well, I mean, all right. PvP stuff. I'm just gonna read through the PvP stuff real quick because I'm not big on PvP. Chokunin is, but I'm not. On certain PvP duties, it was possible for players to interact with and control certain devices with little risk. Okay, so I'll fix. Log message will not be displayed when registering for Crystalline Conflict. It's canceled due to arena changes. Okay. New items have been added. Mr. Anderson. And then the 6.25 will be listed at a later date. Okay, so there's a bunch of items that they added. That's just the one they showcased. You know, they'll just have it in there later. New minor botanist gathering points. New items have been added to the gathering points. New fishing holes have been added. New fish added. Name of the following fishing holes has been changed. Abode of the EA. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. Alright, can we go back to Elegeia? Like, whatever. The point is, I don't want Adobo of EA. I don't want Adobo of EA. All adjustments have been made to the Wellspring Regret and the Adobo of EA fishing hole. Here's from 90 to 84. The map doesn't drop there anymore. New mounts have been added. What? This is adorable. Froth and foam. It's a mount big, like jelly version of Ishtola's like little familiars that she made. I want it. I want it. I want a drowned turk in one of these. And new minions have been added. A literal fucking lizard. This lizard looks so. I want him. I want him too. I want this lizard. New fashion accessories have been added. Oh, that's cute. I like that. System. New achievements, of course. New adventure plate and portraits. VC dungeon. A lot of the obvious stuff. Politics and men have been added. Wow! Sparkle with amazement. So I'm assuming that's one of the new emotes. Wow! Logments will now be displayed if you have used a world visit or data center travel system. Then do not log into your home world for a prolonged period of time. This message was added to serve as a reminder for free company masters to periodically log into the. A free company ownership will automatically be transferred to the free company member in the event the owner log into the world for 35 days. So not logging into your home world is just as good as not logging in at all. Good to fucking know. Players are encouraged to go home. Go home. Touch some grass. New trophies have been added to PlayStation 5. New music and sound effects have been added. Oh, wait a minute. No job adjustments? The following issues have been addressed. Of the varied issues, there's still some known issues, as there always is. No job adjustments. I thought that was going to be 6.25. Apparently, that'll be 6.28. Oh, well. I guess. Yeah, that's how it go. That's how it be. How it be. That's how it do. That being said, aha. The game was there the whole time. All right, hang on one second because I have to actually get the game ready because I was trying to set up the buttons in the Stream Deck, but the Stream Deck decided to say, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. To manually click. And I'm going to find a better way to do that. I think if I could put a... But at any rate, we are. Let me just. Okay. Let me just. All right, so let's stop the Spotify. Go here. I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. Get the music back on my computer. Alrighty. So I have a situation. That situation is here. For me to be able to continue the Hildebrand quest, I gotta get past this asshole. Let me see if I get lucky and on Party Finder someone's already doing it. Well, I'm boned. Alright. I'm gonna make an attempt to solo this. I'm gonna go in as Red Mage. And I'm probably going to die. But I will still attempt this at least once. I tried it on Dark Knight and it did not go well. Oh, this is the option I want. I'm gonna shoot my shot. If that don't work, well, thankfully there's plenty more to do in this patch update. All right, let's do this. Fucked up already. To make sure that I have to make sure to keep myself healed too. Man, the myth, the legend. Come on, come on. We got this. Ugh. Ouchie, ouch. Problem is, I have no one to Dorito stack with. I have no Dorito buddy. This is a mechanic that messed me up on my tank a little bit. This is opportunity. I'm so back there. Oh. and they both, because I think they're supposed to be kept separate. That is most definitely not happening here. The amount of damage I'm doing is not enough. I wonder if I could do this better on a healer like Sage. Because right now, the struggle is real. Ouchie, ouch. Because on healer, I'd have burst heals. Yeah, because right now I'm just like trying to keep up. And I barely have this dude down. Yep. All right, so that didn't work. On right now, who can I harass? All right, I'm gonna try with Sage, and if that doesn't work, we'll go check out the other content. At least with Sage, keeping myself alive is a lot easier. It becomes more of a question of, can I push out enough damage fast enough? Give me a shield for him to break. I mean, that is a really cool fucking entrance, nonetheless. Keeping myself alive is not going to be an issue. But can I do the damage? I feel like I'm beating him down at the rate of a party would. Oof, this damage is low. Oh my god, this damage is terrible. There's no way I can do this. Unless I can somehow survive the game ender. He's about to do fucking max damage with this shit, and his health has barely budged. There's totally two of them. They should be kept separate. That's the problem. I can't do that on my own. Okay, can I survive this? Just get out of here. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Unless they're kept separated, there's no way. Since we are doing MSQ, let's put my MSQ look on. My little MSQ appearance. And we'll come back to this. Because instead, we can go and do the Halloween event real quick. Maybe repair some gear. Let me see. If I'm going to guess, because I didn't check to see where the Halloween event is starting. Probably Gridania. But I'll go through all three of the main cities. Because I'll eventually run into the city that's starting it. Market, what is that? Oh, some other quests I have active at the moment. I need to catch up on shit. A bit of a mess at the moment. There it is. A mad masquerade. Yep, there are demons, birds, monkeys. It's like an entire zoo just got like opened up over here. Oh, I know you. Let's see. Oh, and my other friend is here. I haven't seen you in forever. I actually met her in person. Fantastic. So what do you sell? Ballroom etiquette, pumpkin what? Pumpkin pleasures? Oh, I can just buy the cookie emote? That. Aged wisp, flickering blue flame is not leading anyone astray. Okay. Get that. The little furniture thing. I'll get a few of these. Then I don't care about the fireworks. I never care about the fireworks. Alright, but hang on. Let me... Cookie. I did it all for the cookie. Come on. Pumpkin cookie. All right, y'all. Let's do this. He looks so confused. This cookie doesn't taste like pumpkin nor spice. Oh. He looks so puzzled. It was great. Oh, we get Wake Doctor? Excuse me? What in the Star Wars? Oh, what in the Soul Eater? Oh, I like these pants. Oh, wow. I made sure to wear socks this time. How many items actually have socks? How many, like... Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. Hello there. You struck me as a good sort of adventurer, eager to help strangers at a moment's notice, and you couldn't have come at a better time. Hey, don't you normally slay gods? Anyway, you are eager to help, aren't you? No. You have my thanks. Now tell me, does a traveling circus troupe known as the Continental Circus ring a bell? Fortunately, each year when it comes to time for All Saints' Wake, they set up shop here in town, conducting all manner of suspicious activity. Though they appear to be ordinary performers, each and every last member is a most vile and despicable voice. Under the guise of events and festive merrymaking, they carry out acts both mischievous and malevolent. Ooh. But worry not, for I have a plan. This year we shall hold an event of our very own, thereby supplanting their modus operandi. A brilliant scheme, would you not agree? The main spectacle shall be a costume cortege, but for those without suitable gooses, my colleagues at the Alchemist Guild have devised a most ingenious, most ingenious solution. A special concoction that will temporarily transform any individual to most ghastly visage. Something that we have just created for just now, and nothing that we've ever had in this game fucking ever before. This is where you come in. You must transform yourself with our potion and speak with the townspeople to spread word of the event. After giving them a good fright, you will need to dispel the enchantment, thus allaying possible concerns of ill effects from a wondrous brew. So drink this potion. It's gonna literally change how you look like, but make sure to like regurgitate the rest of it back out. If not, you're gonna have like permanent like mutations on your body. Got it. Cool. 1,000 thanks. I have prepared a selection of 4 elixirs for you to choose from on top of the benches beside me. Choose the one that suits your fancy. Then go forth and spread the word of costume cortege. When you finish, let's rendezvous near the Leatherworkers Guild. Best of luck. What are you? Gale Kitten, Sasquatch, a Wraith, and an Eye. I am more of the Wraith type, and that looked really pretty just now. After drinking Mashika concoction, after frightening a townsperson, your state, dispel the enchantment, form them. Okay. Alright, so let me. Oh, look at you. You get all like see-through and shit. That's neat. Go to one specific townsperson and freak them out. Meanwhile, everybody around you that's watching a literal fucking wraith go around will be perfectly fine. Because you haven't spoken to them, so it doesn't count. Ooh, this looks particularly wicked. Fine. I like. No shit! Don't just stand there, dears. Do something. Dispel the enchantment? Yes. 'Tis I! Wait, so you're not a ghost? Shame on you, I was nearly frightened to tears. An NPC made me do it. You were able to transform into that abomination by merely drinking a potion? Well, where might I procure a vial? I'd very much like to pay forward this little prank of yours. You were a dick, and I need to be the dick to others now because I look like... What is the concept? But more people must know. Go and do it again. All right. Go ahead and again. This time will be a cat. Go with this one now. I'm a kitty. I'm a flying kitty. Look at me do kitty things. Like trying to stay up in the air because I'm a mammal, so I don't have bird bones. I have mammal bones. So staying up in the air is actually quite difficult. But but I manage as long as I'm going forward. As long as I move forward, I'm okay. But the moment I stop, the struggle is real. A flying kitten? Adorable as it is, I hope it's not feral. Why, that was you? Good, I've never seen such a thing before. Okay. Promoting a costume event. If I too can take the air as an adorable kitten, I should very much like to attend. Yes, let's convince everybody to do Halloween drugs. Drink this random potion. You'll think you're a flying cat. I'll have to wait at the designated location. I'm going the wrong way. I'm here thinking, oh, let me go back and transform again. Let's wait at this designated location. Along with literally 80 other people. Probably a good long quest. Or a good long cutscene. Extra yawny today. So very sorry to have kept you waiting. I've been gravely busy attending to my own preparation. Tell me, how did you fare? Were the town people all interested in attending the quartet? I guess. They all want to do drugs. They like the drugs I did. There. My, it sounds like they were simply trembling with excitement. And to think no small few wish to transfigure themselves. What a joyous occasion. They would give themselves so willingly. Why did I ever think to simply take this human form before? Okay. I wish there was an option here that said, yeah, I knew it. Who are you really? That's as close to I knew it I can get. I suppose you've earned an answer for your compliance. Oh no, who would have thunk? I really must thank you for being so gullible. I didn't realize there was a clown in town. Papa Gruff, my darling. It looks like all of your hard work has finally paid off. Indeed, my beloved. All proceeds apace. To finish settling matters here, we shall go a magnificent feat. We'll enjoy a magnificent feat. I'm not amused. You know I can murder all of you. Dear, you appear confused. No, do not mistake my nihilism with confusion. For the effects of the potion I gave you lasted for only a short while. The potion also gets much more. But a single drip, none shall return to the original form. Ah ha 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 ha. We shall harvest a dread that overwhelms their feeble minds with the truth. Use to summon forth our brethren, and we shall have our night of devilry all long last. The girls will be the envy of all voicing and live as royalty. All is falling into place just as I schemed. He was motioning you hysterically. What could it be trying to say? Ah, yes, the investigator from the Adventurers Guild. The fool drank our potion with all the concern of a newborn babe. How fitting he will remain just as helpless for the rest of his days. Even as we speak, the townfolk are lining up to be transformed, blissfully unaware of the monstrous fate that awaits them. We owe it all to you. Indeed, you've done jolly good work this day. Jolly good? Oh, my sweet, you've never looked more dashing. Seeing as you've matters here well in hand, I'll return home to our little honeycomb and ready a feast for my hard-working husband. Oh, how tragically 70s. Even though your voice said go do womanly duties. Jesus. Well then, I'd best be off to finish my preparation. It will be a night to remember. Oh no! Okay, whatever. You poor thing. A lost child of wit's end. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Who the fuck are you? Oh my god! What in the Soul Eater Star Wars is this? And is this Luffy? Figure but I am kind of tired. It's been a day. It's been a day. Why do you look at me with such mistrustful eyes, dear? Your dubious is your dubitation. Your dubitation is quite mis. There's something off about you. I like you. You're like two different franchises mixed in together. Is this how you always treat newly met strangers? What if I told you I have a remedy to dispel this enchantment? Whatever. I actually just wanted the cookie. Here, drink this. Given the situation, I do not blame you for being wary of my gifts. I will gladly drink it myself, should that eat. It worked. You have my thanks. And I continue screaming. Oh, my friend, you are truly a sight for sore eyes. Never in all my years of service have I been so humiliated. I knew those fiends would be up to no good. Knew they would take advantage of the season's festivities, as if is their wont. Yet for all my vigilance, here I am, their very first victim. Oh, the shame of it all. 'Tis a spear piercing my very soul. Tragic. But thanks to you, I am free of that foul enchantment. I owe you my life, miss. I fear you sooner forget my name as unremarkable as my own, but I am but a passing woman of science. However, I see. I assume that you are a self-same individual who created the remedy. You may indeed. 'Tis a remedy which has required no small amount of fine. A frog tongue here, a rat's tail there, ew. But I will spare you the details. Rest assured the townsfolk too shall be returned to the original with a sufficient dose. As fortune would have it, I made plenty for everyone in case such a tragedy would befall the city. Oh, how wonderfully convenient. Now, if you would be so kind to distribute a remedy to those in need, investigate. Understood. I know now your motive, but I'll not look a gift chocobo in the beak. This is the best hand we have to play, and I will accept full responsibility for the outcome, whatever it may be. I tend to townspeople, may I entrust you with capturing our crafty clown? Orders of the remedy are likely to run dry should they claim too many. In that case, I will remain here to assist. Excellent. Once I administer the remedy to the afflicted, I shall await you in Miketo's amphitheater. It'll be no easy feat to apprehend Papa Gruff. I have no doubt he will be expecting you to come after him. Still going. That is why I propose you give him a taste of his own medicine, the disguise. Ideally, the geese, the goose, the gwise, the goosey boosey should should we have no one dear to him, one whom he wouldn't let his guard down. What more, I would suggest someone whose appearance you can recall. Would never doubt his dear little Gruff. I don't want to be Mama Gruff. Because he knows that she went out to go do womanly duty. My, his own son. Well, next idea, can you say with certainty all his appearance? Not the transformation will undoubtedly fail. Yeah, he was like a Gruff, little. But you recently laid eyes on his mistress, did you? Excellent. Oh, dang it. Whatever. In his guard to give him one more of my special cookies. I baked in an ingredient that will return him to his natural demonic form. Great, whatever. Oh, let's go. I wish I could do more to help. I'm a little more than a simple doctor. An adventurer of your obvious talents is far better suited. Done some such risky. Yeah, sure, whatever. Fluff me up. When you are ready, I shall provide you with a dose of my own transformative. Made with science. It shan't be hard to look at Papa Grove, knowing he prepares for the night of devilry. He could be waiting for more voice scent to gather. As such, he's most likely hiding in the vicinity of the river, out of sight and out of mind. No doubt have returned his the goose and the Gussie. Returned to his Gussie as the Adventurers Guild and Investigator Russie, so as to not arouse suspiciousnessy. This is the quality content that you all signed up for. Like and subscribe if you want more of this shit. Recall an image of his beloved in your mind, now shall weave it into reality with the power of alchemy. That makes sense. Remember, once you've found Papa Grove, use whatever guile you can to muster to trick him. I'll offer him my special treat. I'ma bone him. What, you're gonna what? Yeah. Go ahead. Look at me. Rogadin no more. I didn't even know you can go down here. This is where, oh my god. Tiny little ghost here. Dude. As we sit here all literally looking like this. Oh, my sweet Snurbbleberry. I thought you had returned home. It's Optimus. Autism is. So much ought. Don't tell me, is it because I didn't return your goodbye kiss? Oh, you know I'm easily flustered. Besides my love, our plans would be in tatters should a passerby catch us sharing an intimate moment. What is... Why? What? Why? Well, I'm really wanting to make sure you were safe and sound, dear, so I was worried and wished to be certain all was... I know you're up to no good, mister. Fuck it, let's cause some chaos. I know you've been up to no good, mister. But what are you saying, my love? In the midst of preparing for the night of devilry, now is not the time to be joking around. We can have our fun later. I was worried and wished to be certain all proceedings apace. You came all this way because you were worried about me. Oh, I'm not such worthy of a caring succubus. But fear not, your beloved has everything under control. Thanks to the wide-eyed adventure, the idiot humans are drinking our concoction in droves. No, but the actor not fooling anyone with that performance. You better not be lying, darling. I like the emphasis there. But believe me, there's not to be concerned about. I must say you're rather intimidating today. Must have worked up an appetite of all this scheming. I always know what I need, but moments ago I was thinking what I wouldn't give for a snack. You were cunning, but if I didn't know better, I would say you're a mind reader as well. Yeah, totally. I hope you're hungry for ripe soul. Oh, stop it. Here, eat the damn cookie. My favorite. Well then, don't mind if I do. Here's your cookies. Dramatic fashion. I just realized his earrings are literally lips. It smells delicious. How I love the treat from my sweet. This. Oh, what is the meaning of this? Why, you conniving little? You must have put a damper on my plans. You may put a damper on my plans, but all is not lost. Yes, if I start again now, all can be ready in time for supper. Surely you jest. All saints wake as men for all to partake in and enjoy. You who it cannot be, the great gourd legend herself. You poor misguided soul, gone are the days when you might wreak havoc as you please. This truth I will drill into your head, slowly and meticulously, until there is naught else you can think of. Have I frightened you, child? Forgive me. Such was not my intention. I only wish for a man and monster to enjoy the revelry of all saints with equal measure, nothing more. For a mercy, his mischief making was brought on to a halt, thanks in no small part to your efforts. But if the day's festivities are not to be cancelled, despite all we have done, the townspeople will still suffer for his transgression. He has caused much grief, and I will punish him accordingly. So I ask that you place your faith in me and allow the festival to continue as planned. There will be no further disruption. Have mine. I'll stay on the lookout if it's all the same to you, crazy pumpkin lady that just popped out of nowhere. You have my gratitude. Perhaps you should apprise the real the real guild adventure investigator of the present situation. Said he would await you in Miketo's amphitheater, as I recall. Once you have done so, come and speak with me. There is somewhere I would like to take you by way of recompense for the trouble this ill-mannered child has caused. Until then, you with me. Well, that happened. And with this army of like this dude's wife. Oh, good. Right. There you are. You'll be relieved to hear I finished administering the remedy to all the affected. But tell me, how did matters fare on your end? Lady with a pumpkin head showed up for reasons. And with a surplus of curative potions, I see no reason why the costume cortege should not continue. I will, of course, vigilant. This will be truly invaluable with the oh my god, okay, I'm over it. Just oh no. Oh, repeat. So this is just like a repeatable. What do you offer? I can't sing the song because MC aid. Alright, let's go to the doctor. So you remember my request. I am pleased. As I mentioned earlier, there will be somewhere I would like to take, but I'm afraid it's not a place. When you're ready to depart, pray speak with the usher and I was yeah, this looks safe. Oh, you must be the guest of honor. If it please you, I shall escort immediately. Okay. I shall take my leave first and make preparations necessary to receive. Not be alarmed by what you see, child. Okay, whatever. And not be far behind. Now, if you follow me. My husband. How and when did we even get here? Made a whole Halloween zone? Oh wow. Pretty extensive this time around. Welcome to my humble abode. Surprised to see I have a home of my own, are you? Well, I mean, it is Final Fantasy XIV, so I understand why you're a little bit shocked, but I managed to get one thanks to the lottery system. Even the Great Gore needs a place to rest her head. I've never invited a mortal into my home before. Consider this my way of thanking you for ensuring All Saints' Way could be celebrated year after year. You may make yourself at home and stay as long as you like. Okay. If you're concerned about Papa Grub, do not be. He and I have come to an understanding. Some children simply must learn the hard way. Okay. The question becomes, now that I'm here, now what? Oh, Ishtola is Stydian. Oh, so we could basically transform into people, huh? Oh. Hold on. Oh, it's my husband. He has both of his arms. Wish to have words? Very well. What would you know? Are you? What is it you do exactly? These are 3 questions I have no interest in asking, actually. What we say? A journey towards his realm anew. Someone remarkably encountered that time. Broken woman. Garlean man, really? Oh, I'm Sid. I am Sid. Oh boy. All right. What else you got? Yeah. Oh. Oh, Dragoon Ardbird. Oh shit. All right, so this is getting silly. Hang on. Find some good emotes. There you go. Oh, there we go. And let's see. Ooh, backflip. Do a backflip. Wee. Just check your phone. All right, who else can I be? Where's my husband? Oh. Damn. Check me out. That's sexy. Where is my man? A Huron man who began his life anew in a realm reborn. Is it just me? Oh, this is Ardbert. There's too many of them. This is awkward. What else we got here? Other emotes. We just start doing some push-ups. This is such a silly thing. Oh, look at husband and wife over there just dancing it up. I mean, if I can find Alpha now. I swear I'll get back to actually doing stuff related to the patch eventually. Give me a second. Let's see. Do you have other ones? Okay. Oh wait, is this my husband? Oh. How disappointing. Like, no. To protect this star? Is this... Oh my god, I keep turning into the fucking main character. That's technically you, but just, you know, the TV version. Is this Xenos? Oh, this dude. Oh, this dude was awful. Dang, I haven't able... Well, alright. I'm gonna do one more. Oh, God. Of course, there's this dude. Hello! Alright. Any other NPCs I can talk to? And I'm gonna come back to this later and just like mess around. Look at these two. Too funny. Too funny. Is that all we can do here? Everything else is just kind of like take some screenshots decorative. Oh, it's a cave. I guess for more screenshot stuff. Oh, he's in the middle doing a G pose. I mean, that is a cool area to G pose in, to be fair. I'm back for that. Rather be inside of a grave? Is that a threat? All right, so yeah, that's all there is here. Is literally just running around with all the NPCs in the game. I will find my husband later. Don't worry, Robon. You're an NPC I can talk to. Enter. Wait, what? The guest for Marvelous Masquerade shall escort you to the front door. Let's check that out first, and then we'll go. Literally like the one dungeon though, just with like a lot of Halloween stuff. I'm assuming there's nothing to do here other than take screenshot. That's the final boss room here. And normally you curve this way. There's the pull in this room. Yeah, this is just basically just all to take a bunch of screens. I've done this so often that I know the pull there. Here first, and you get E, then you go and leads you this way. Oh. Or moitering. I mean, honestly, I want some of the for like just housing. So this is basically a very, very large sandbox. All right, I have seen enough. I've seen enough. Let's go to Charlian. Get into the good shit. Let's go. Not that this isn't cool. I want to imply that it's not good shit, but it wasn't a thing that made my heart go aflutter. Hey, look at you. All right. 10 out of 10. Good job there, sir. Let's see. What's lit up? There it is. They're right there? Yes. But am I lazy? Also, yes. There's Osmond. It's a whole fucking cutscene. Let's go. Hello, may I help you? You're a Turk, aren't you? Yep. You recognize me? I thought I recognized that heroic man. Oh, someone's a fan. Oh, wonderful to meet you. The name's Osmond. I'm a gleaner, as you may have surmised, mostly specializing in the collection of rare and curious. It would seem as fate brought us together. You know how many NPCs say that to me? You have really pretty eyelashes. My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted stories, you see. But recently, I've struggled to find any truly engaging material. I thought to myself, Stealth, why waste all this time bemoaning the lack of quality literature? You could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy. Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking with the vaunted champion Turk. If I could convince you to share some of the minotaurs of your adventure, it would lend my fiction an undeniable. Okay. Say about the time I was starting out, here's a story the record somewhere you may not have heard. I stood beside the resistance fighter Alamigo. There's lots of or the world of the past. Minutia. How is it that you stay quiet this whole time, and the one moment that you speak is just to correct me on my enunciation? I swear you wait for that shit. Minutia. Okay. That is a new word for me. Well, when I stood beside the resistance fighter Valamigo, then later Doma distracted me from the shop I was started by on Jig Jig Street. They just get Turk to talk about himself and he just won't shut the fuck up apparently. Oh, startled. Okay. We're just gossiping away like it's all good. Well, that was a complete waste of Osmond. Are you actually chatting? Scholars above, it's a miracle, and here I thought you were capable little more than grunts in size. Oh, hey you. How are you doing? Hey. Hello there, ma'am. How are you? Hi. My name's Turk. How are you doing? Anyways, I introduce Shallow Moore, my colleague and internal tormentor. Oh, I love that. I love that for you. Oh, come now. It's just a bit of playful banter. Trisasant and I could use some good humor after failing to track down our quarry. I'll be damned! Turk, this is an honor and an incredible stroke of luck. You are the very person we've been searching for. Oh, hi. How are you doing? You can indulge me for a moment. I can display the situation at hand. Okay. As you know, Charlene was charged in antiquity with fulfilling a sacred duty, a duty which kept the gleaners buzzing to control like angry. We would complete one grueling list of procurements only to be handed yet another, then another. The work was all we knew. But now those days are behind us. The tasks have slowed to a trickle. We find ourselves, well, strangely idle. Thus, the guild ship in its wisdom has forged a partnership with the Adventurers Guild. We now have a system in place where odd jobs from other countries come here to us in Charlian. The tasks they pay us to on, for the most part, not your average gleaner cannot handle. There is one client, however, who asks for you specifically. And as the Adventurers Guild has no official presence in our city, we agreed to an odd job of us. Think of us as their substitute Charlian. In any case, I'll be here at the counter ready to provide you with it. Doesn't appear to be an urgent matter, so feel free to engage with schedule. I'd be sure to browse Tristan's wares. Yeah, special selects available for anyone who takes part in our odd job enterprise. I am gonna actually take a look at their wares. I want to see what they have. That's like the first thing we're fucking doing after this cutscene is done. Holy cow! Look at the person in the back here. Look at this person right here. He looks miserable. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna pay that bill in the morning. I still haven't even done groceries. Yeah, I know, very real. I think we might talk again sometime. I should love to hear how this odd job of your turns. We can talk anytime. You seem quite joyous. You're nice. I like you, Osmond. Also, I didn't appreciate the quest with the doll named Angel. There's a doll named Angel? Look, I haven't played in a hot minute. I gotta dive back in. Not that I want to, although I'll never stream it. That I'm gonna say out there because I don't feel like giving. Fuck, I forget the name of their company. The company that made Cyberpunk, you know, all that much credit. They finally fixed their game after like 2 years of hoping they fixed the game. But they didn't really do anything with the weird transphobia that they had in there, and different things that they did was very transphobic as fuck. So I'm not gonna give them any unnecessary clout. But since the game's already paid for, why not fuck with it with mods? I'm gonna mod the ever living shit of that game when I play it. It's gonna be worse than Skyrim. Oh shit, I forgot to talk to the other dude. For a moment busy. Oh shit. No, damn it, that's another cutscene. Wonder we actually have a letter just read from Mistress Momodai. Oh, okay, go ahead and read through then. I'll dig up the link pearl. And I'll dig up the link pearl I'm to use to convey your reply. Dear Turk, I hope this letter finds you well and still taking guild jobs, because we've got one here with your name on it. Ordinarily, I wouldn't bother you with something. The client is a personal attendant of Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo, and I'm guessing that piqued your curiosity as much as it did mine. Let Shalomur know if he can make it over to Ul'dah, and I'll set up a meeting with this lady. And so there's nothing urgent, so at your earliest convenience. Would I? Momodi? Is it Momodi or Momodai? Or Momodi? Momodi? Momodi. What are we thinking, yay or nay? I'm on my way. Understood, I'll call her right away. You know what I've always found interesting about this game? The differences between how we use link pearls versus how NPCs use link. For us, we use link pearls like pretty much as an ongoing chat that never ends. For them, it's an actual like cell phone call, which is interesting because how does it know which link pearl to go to? The lady that you'd meet, Lalafel, named Kokoshu, light brown hair, green eyes. Should you be waiting? She should be waiting you outside the quicksand by the time you arrive. Before you safe travels. Okay, great. But where's the dude? Where's the dude that has stuff? Oh, there you are. Yes. I want to see the things. You're not gonna show me what you have? Oh my god. It says make sure to look at his shit, but then he doesn't actually show me anything. I am just gonna... I don't feel like running there. Goshu? That you? Aren't you a cute little lot? Aren't you know what? I'll go with it. Let us be clear from the outset. I'm not your true client. The persona who wishes to engage your service is the Sultana. Yeah, you literally look like her, but okay. Anamo Ui Namo herself. Firstly, however, pray allow me to explain the request itself. Then you can decide whether or not you wish to. Here should we call the tunnels beneath the city of Ulda? Yeah, there was a lot of trauma with those tunnels. People died, some exploded. Yeah. I speak, of course, of the Sildis subterrane, the passage of the waterway through the city which you made your escape on a day that ill-fated victory banquet. Seems that one of the tunnel sections collapsed during the commotion. I wonder how. Oh. And a crew comprised primarily of immortal flames has since been put to work on the repairs. In the process of restoring the masonry, however, they have come across on a gate. Neat. It was described as an antique in design, inscrutable in purpose, and sealed shut by some mystical force. The report appeared of great interest to Lana. She expressed a desire to investigate this portal first. Furthermore, she feels that Master Tarupen and the like are overprotective and will prevent her from exploring to her heart's content. But are we then to send her Royal Majesty into potential peril without a trusted escort? You see my dilemma. Oh. As a proven champion of Eorzi and veteran of Count Brigand, it is you who we would entrust the Sultana's safety, by which she would have it no other way. The Sultana is your dungeon buddy? I'm not sure about this, but if that's what the Sultana wants. Thank you, Master Kalahai. It will mean a great deal to Her Majesty. Please wait here and I shall inform the Sultana of your decision. You're not literally the Sultana. I'm impressed of how well you can fit that hat over your head. But look at her all like battle ready and shit. Turk, thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you indulging this self-request of mine. I should hope for the sake of your adventurous spirit, however, that the mystery at hand proves more intriguing than odious. Okoshu spoke broadly of what to expect, yes? And allow me to add a few details to the story. According to the report, the gate bears an intricate, flowery design. The flames were unable to ascertain its origin or significance, but I have seen the motif before. The very same design adorns a key in my possession. Last gift I was ever to receive from my dear departed parents. I recall the ceremony with which it was presented. Their promise to take me to the place the key unlocked once I had come of it. They spoke excitedly of the choices I might make, of the things I would behold on my chosen path, but they were called away to Thal's halls long before that day would arrive. Aww. With mother and father gone, I despaired of ever learning the key's purpose, and now this portal is found. I really understand why I cannot leave it unopened. There could be anything behind that gate. There could be anything behind that gate. Alright, I'm gonna be excited for her. See, I knew I can count on your enthusiasm. Look, with that story that she just shared, Nanamo, girl, I got you. You're like the sweetest of all the leaders here. How reassuring it is to have a veteran adventurer at my side. Not that I distrust Papa Shan or Pippin, of course, but if I told them, they would only seek to dissuade me from my course. As for Kokoshu, she was the first I brought into my confidence. She is, after all, my lady in waiting, and serves as my double when I am away. That explains why I'm like, are you two like just sisters? I hadn't wished to involve anyone else, but she flatly refused to cooperate unless I enlisted a reliable escort. Thus, here we stand, and though I regret the need to have you complicit in my subterfuge, the idea of exploring with you has me giddy with anticipation. It's this little adventurer. You can make your way directly to the excavation site in central Thanalan. The foreman there has been instructed to permit you. Considering the tunnels reach all the way to the palace, security protocols dictate to receive reports anytime someone enters. I will take that as my signal to via the secret passages. Let us make our preparations. We should, as you say, be ready for anything. You with your cute little hat and your cute little outfit. I wonder what job class she is. Would not surprise me if she's like some flavor of healer. Why don't you just be straight up like a thaumaturge? She just starts nuking everything to hell. All right, let's see. Master Kalahai, Lady Kokoshu says you are to have unrestricted access to the ruins for some manner of confidential assignment. I wondered, does this have anything to do with what they found in the collapsed section, or... actually, never mind that. I'm not meant to ask any questions. Thought was mostly cleared away, but please do watch your footing down there. Wouldn't want you tripping over loose rocks in the gloom. All right, and we just branching paths. We just read about this. You don't have to read it again. Understand what I must do. All right, so there it is. Neat. Set actions, variant Q, variant raise. You see, it's just me, so I'm not gonna need raise. Ultimatum places yourself at the top of the nearby enemy's list, increasing enmity. Okay, so I'm a tank, so I don't. Rampart reduces damage taken by 20%. Again, I'm a tank, so I don't need that. Deals damage over time to targets and all enemies nearby it, and that's a DPS ability. Spirit Dart, interesting. So I will go with, on my tank, Spirit Dart for the DPS and a Cure to keep me going. And it's going to be just me and you, girl. Let's got this. Look at the reward. All right, let's go. Kind of makes sense now why it's called VNC Dungeon, because it's her parents. Okay, so what weapon do you have? Oh, look at the piano version of the song. Oh, we picked the same gate. Oh, god damn it. Alright. I didn't know I had to make it. Knows what we shall find. I'm just gonna go with your gut, girl. If you might play the world exterminator. Oh, so she doesn't fight. There's Spirit Dart. Was that her? Let me see how good the potent this cure is. Oh, not that potent. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's stronger when you have rehabilitation on. Okay. Dead end. Does my Mac not? Because as y'all know, I'm a macro whore, but I feel like it's missing shit. It is missing shit. Or is it that I have it on? Okay. Spoils? Or spoils? And no rocking the bridge. Okay. Now. Not bounce or. Well. I'm sorry that you just experienced that. That sucked for you, probably. Getting to do like basic fucking Dark Knight shit. What the hell is wrong with me? Playing so weird. Like, I'm acting like I've never played this job before, and I'm like, yeah, no, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, guys. Because of no rocking, bouncing, or jouncing. Gods above, I was almost pitched over the side. She did not like this. That phrase is kind of loaded now, unfortunately. If you know, you know. Oh. Dang it. Oh. You got this, Dynamo. At the handle. Hope these gears change, do most of the lifting. Right? Oh. So let's go left. Message. Okay. Oh, boss fight. Must be in the heart of the aqueducts. Good shit. There, buddy. I don't know what this mechanic means. Oh! Oh, the blue ones you get in the... Oh, okay, now I get... Oh, shit. Oh, 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 oh. The barrels won't move, but I do. You son of a bitch. Fuck. That's so jacked up. Don't do that again. Oh, you poor bag. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no. I need to remember that I can hit him with this thing. What is this about? Oh. That got hard. This? Oh, bitch. And this is like the solo version, right? Because it said that I can change. I feel Cure comes more naturally to me than like switching it. Hang on. I know it's going to be kind of specific and weird, but that switch is going to make much more of a difference. Okay, and you know what also make a difference? Right way. Am I just like all the way in the beginning? This is the first boss. I've probably done this as Red Mage. Alright, let's try this again. On me. I didn't know I was gonna go that far. Okay, but we're still good. Only for that list. There's this like wacky ass mechanic again. I'm gonna hate this. Up. Fuck, there's no way. So I'm gonna. One. Fuck. Right way. There we go. All right. Which one is this one? This is when you flip them around again? Yeah. Oh no, it's not. Fucking hell. Yeah, this time I figured you out. Oh shit! I should be paying attention then. Okay, I'm almost got him. Finally! Fuck! Yay, a potsherd. But it's actually an old slag. Okay. A reassuring thought to the theme that your opponent mattered not? Yeah, no, it mattered lots. Oh, what? I'm put in the mind of my own chamber, secret passage, and oh, D. What? Oh. This is interesting. This banner door here. Oh, son of a bitch. There's a stone of Sildi. Unfortunately, we heard to have made such a historic discovery. There's like a whole castle under a castle. Rich people do the weirdest shit. Alright, let's go. Remarkable, still in pristine condition. Controversy before we must balance the scales ere we to proceed. It be a matter of selecting the correct weight. Surely you recognize one or two of those symbols. No. Oh boy. Let's remove the helmet. Gem. Fruit. That's not it. That gap is rather wide, bearing some unliking acrobatics on my part. I'm afraid we're at an end. But what are these levers? Their position seem highly suggestive for their relation to yawning. Oh, they do seem auspicious. It's the right one. Remind me to trust the wind to carry me over. For coin and counter. Okay. How undignified. I shall be seeking on an alternate route for the return trip. Oh, so what's this boss? Gladiator of the Silde. Alright, hopefully easier than the last boss. That took a lot of finagling on my... Oh. Just gonna come up from below the floor. As part of the mechanics. It's one of those. Man. Alright. Ay, Dios mío. Okay. It's hard. What? I don't know what this means. Son of a bitch. Behind him? Yep. Was able to recognize like the little like charging position. I'm like, I've seen that before. Charge up the yellow. We're gonna have to stand here. Okay. I don't understand the mechanic yet. Fuck. 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 I think I went too soon. Someone else. Okay, now I do it. Shh. Oh, I should have Living Dead. All right, that's fucky wucky for sure. So I'm still trying to figure out that little charge up mechanic of his. Because it looks like it starts out with like how like him doing his like middle area. And then you have to actually run back in for the follow-up attack is my guess. Nice, so let's see how this works. The yellow, the orange, so do the out here, then get back in. Okay, all right. Oh no, get from behind the front of them. I might have to go too far. Oh, fuck you, I was out of that. I was out of that. I just have to wait. Oh, this is a new fucky wucky version of this mechanic. $20 dicks. Eat 20 dicks. And what the hell's this? Oh. Okay. Just check the board. I do not like it here. How far he's gonna go? And I was out of that. Many fucking vulnerability stacks. What's this? You've got to be absolutely shitting me. Oh. Okay. All right, buddy. Click bitch. You got me. You got me, you got me. Almost fucked that up. Oh, come the fuck on. All right. Do this on your own, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Oh no, this one. All right. Here. Okay, better. All the way to orange. This is horseshit mechanic. The last one for here. How far are you going? Going to yellow. Going to orange. Alright, yeah, you didn't get me that time, you. Alright, so doing that. Going all the way to orange, going all the way to red. Alright, we got this. Bring a reminder of you doing. Yep, all the way through. All right. Thank the kami for gap closers. Alright, so which flavor are we doing? Yellow, orange. Orange, okay. Alright, so at least we've gotten down the loop at this point. Yellow, orange. Just orange. He's almost down. We got this. Oh, I thought he was doing another big bad thing. Like, no, you will not get me with it. Yellow, orange, red. I believed anyone would have toppled that silver-skinned brute had I seen it with my own eyes. Yeah, now you tell them. Thinking in and now, all these defenses would likely for an escape route for your family. Yeah, rich people are annoying. The passage into the aqueduct certainly qualifies palace as one of the whatever. Was it to me discovery the father left? We call it a day here then. I believe we've come as far as we can down this particular. As rendezvous back in Old where I would thank you properly for your untiring escort. Okay, that was tough. That was tough. It was fun though. Like I was I was like just like, no, we're doing this. Master Kalahai. All done with your assignment then? Yeah. Look all bloodied and bruised, but okay, glad to hear it. Inform the workers they're free to head back into the tunnels. Oh, and before I forget, I have a message for you from Lady Kokoshu. She wishes to meet you by the quicksand upon you return to Ul'dah. Pray, return to the quicks. Just safe travel, sir. Alrighty. Welcome back, Master Kalahai. Yeah, that was wacky. Yeah. As Kokoshu might say, bitch! This I, Nanamo. Did I fool you? Changed her hair and everything. My lady in waiting yet plays the role of Sultana, but we're reasoned if odd if Kokoshu were. Thus, to disguise, it also forced me a way to speak with you without the royal fan. As far as our expedition, that was rather more taxing than I had intended. What I had planned as a simple sating of curiosity has given me much to. That was built. Oh, the old 1.0 music. Hilda was built upon sacrifice. Hilda in sacrifice. To know this is one thing. Really walk through another. The victor should now seek to bury the price of victory alongside the bodies of the fallen. Feel that father, wise sultan that he was, waits for me to learn. Such revelations aside, I cannot help but dwell upon the fuss which mother and father made of the choices I would make, the paths I would take. Other places of import yet lurk behind those portals. Of that I am certain. Yes, I would very much like to conduct a more thorough exploration, when time and circumstance permit, of course. Aid me in mapping out this underground enigma. Very grateful. Yeah, sure. In this very moment, however, there are several jury affairs of state which demand my attention. I believe Kokoshu wishes a word before he departs, so pray abide here for a while if you will. Keep well, Turk, and we'll meet again soon. Welcome back, Master Kalahai. Ah, lest you wonder, I promise I am the real Kokoshu this time. And I am Kilfufu, Kokoshu's assistant and fellow trusted confidant. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As part of Her Majesty's, inner circle, I simply had to come along to offer my thanks in person. Yes, we are most grateful for your steadfast presence. I worried what would happen when the Sultana first laid out her rather reckless plan, as she had returned to us not only unharmed but invigorated. For the sake of Her Majesty's well-being and our continued peace of mind, we hope that you will agree to further forays at her side. Yep, I know the drill. We were also informed of Mr. Momodai that the Gleaner's Guild ship was instrumental in facilitating our return. When next you visit Charlian, please do pass our warmest regards. More words. Arm wavings. Alright, let's go back. Now can I see your f***ing wares? Burp. I'm actually going there on foot. Who am I? Who is this Rogadin I see? Walking all the way over there instead of teleporting. Alright. I'll finish with the job then, Turk. Mrs. Mobadai called in to thank us and let us know that you've arrived in Ul'dah. The little lady-in-waiting sends her regards as well, does she? They sure know how to make a girl feel appreciated. I should probably give you a nudge in Osmond's direction. He'd been scanning the crowd every few moments, hoping you'd be back to regale him with the tales of your odd adventure. If you have time, I'm sure he'd be thrilled with any scrap of story you care to share. Yay! Silver records now available within the VNC Dungeon Finder in the duty section of the main menu. New entries will be added to the log as you complete a possible route through the variant dungeon. Kirk, how fare your adventures? You wouldn't happen to have any you'd like to share, would you? I'm passing familiar with its history. Mr. Mobadai's client had you explain this network of tunnels and aqueducts? Yeah. Totally not the Sultana. Fascinated by your description, this mysterious gift floral motif sounds very much like a gerbera, or daisy, or as some prefer to call it. Elmores are resident botanical experts. I can only tell you which me. The gerberas are a common sight in Ul'dah, having adapted to thrive in Thanalan's arid climate. I've also read that the Royal House of Thorn has something of a special relationship with. That dude is still back there on that table, contemplating all of his life choices in absolute misery and disarray. Is the thorn shallow flicker ever present at the edge of your tail? I understand you're not at liberty to tell me everything. Even the abridged account has absolutely captivated. Guildgate, the hidden paths which lie beyond, The kind of perilous locales a poor combatant such read about but never hope or wish. Deep beneath old do mighty guardians dwell, but have they been placed to protect? It practically bleeds intrigue. Yes, I'm ready to write my adventure epic, and it will be set in a dank passageway of the dense subterranean. Let me think a moment. Anything lurking molding aqueducts for an extended length of time will surely be buried as rust or decay. Putting aside the question of how long they've been down there, is it not reasonable to expect inhabitants were once far strong? Are strong enough to challenge even the indomitable Turk. With you as my muse, this book will all but write itself. Oh yeah, write stories of me. Make sure to include like how broad my shoulders are. Right, you. Finally. So it's pot shirts and silvers. What is the pot shirt? Oh, this is how you get the coat. It looks terrible on male Rogadins, as usual. Not necessarily shaped to our bodies correctly, so it just looks like I'm wearing a trash bag. More slacks. Like, it's tough to find stuff that looks good on Rogadin males. Fortunate. Here's a random earring. That's cool. What's this? Do not tell that a bell's wrong. Oh, and that's where the WoW emote is located. Alright, so I just have to, so it's only 9, so I'll select that. I'll make the emote my first priority. What's silvers? This stuff. Alright, Framer's Kit. New portraits and adventure portrait used to unlock embellishments. Oh, background frame. Okay. Throne. Oh, and the throne is a mount. That's a mount icon. Scroll. And of course, materia. Materia. It's always materia. That it? That's all you got? And 610. I could only go in here as my red mage. My red mage is the only one that meets that requirement. Interesting. But why would I give myself res? Oh, because that's the only option we have. You can only do that once, that's right. Alright, well. At least this gives you like a reward. To me, this is like a once a day reward. That's what I'm assuming. Alright. Okay. Got one entry done. Okay, this is gonna be a journey. For sure. Alright. Away from that gigantic ass crowd of people. Y'all, that's it for tonight. Seemed that we couldn't do the Be on the thing. He's 84K. So anyway, that's it for tonight, my friends. More than likely offline, I'm gonna see about getting those Manderville weapons and the like, and getting my eye level up so I can actually do more stuff. Some of it'll be on stream, a lot of it'll be off stream, but either way, we will get it done. That being said, let me start exiting out of the game and let's start winding down. We made it. We made it. Yay. I hate my after work hair. You love my lightsaber. So happy with this. Alrighty. Music? Alrighty. Well, it's the end of a Panda week for now. Next that you see me will be Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for vibing, for the laughs, for the funny moments, for the awkward moments, for all of it. Thank you as always. I hope you all continue to love yourself, continue to stay hydrated, continue to just be the best, most awesome version of yourselves. That being said, have yourselves a great night. I will see you Sunday, 8 p.m. in Standard. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Doodles!